Hello and welcome back. I don't know what to talk about. Once again, I was I can't even talk. Once again, I was at work all day thinking of something to talk about. One thing did come to mind, which I kind of already touched base on, but I haven't really covered a lot about. So maybe I'll just talk about that. There's not really much to say about it, but maybe for those that are new, haven't seen that video, I'll just give it a shot. How about that? Okay, this is about, and my guides gave me some of this information, and also know that I don't know everything. I only know what I research, what my guides tell me, what I seem to know, because I do have that gift that I get this knowledge of certain things. Don't know where it comes from, but I know it's true and accurate. So this is about, witches and what they do, as in like casting spells, compared to light workers and earthlings also. How they do spells is like a manifestation. Witches do spells, light workers do manifestations. But you can't make anybody fall in love with you. That's one thing I never understood, that people pay witches to cast spells on people to fall in love. That doesn't happen unless they're actually really falling in love with the other person, or the other person says, hey, you want to go on a date? And they're like, oh, they like me. Yeah, because they never knew, and they assumed that the spell worked. Sage, I do believe in sage. I do believe that sage does help in getting rid of negative entities. But that also goes for light workers. I believe that same thing. But you can also protect your house, your being, your family, everything, with surrounding yourself with a white light, topping it off with gold light, asking Archangel Michael to come and protect you, things like that. And the more you practice that, the more powerful you become. You just can't do it one day and like, bam, I'm done, I'm protected forever. It doesn't always work that way. Hardly ever. Another thing I've heard, and this, I'm like, where in the heck did that come from? I don't understand. They say when you're saging the area, open the windows and or doors for the soul to escape, the negative entity to leave. They got in through your house without entering through doors and walls. They can leave that way too. You don't need to open doors and doors and windows. I probably jacked all that up. I don't know. But now that I'm saying that, if I did jack it up, you know what I was saying now. But then again, I want to say, if it makes you feel better, if my favorite truck, if it makes you feel better, makes you feel more secure and like you did the job and it was done and you feel safe, then do it. Open the windows, open the door, whatever it takes to make you feel safe. But all it is actually is, what do you call that? It's all about more or less your thought process. You can't go around, thinking one day. You can't sit here and think, okay, I mentally get rid of all of the negative entities in my house and that's it. Well, they can come back. And that's why you have to ask for protection. Do the protection in your head or by, sage, whatever makes you feel good. Like I said in the beginning, until you get really good at it, you have to ask all the time. You have to protect all the time. You can ask Archangel Michael to put protectors around you at all times. Some of us are already protected. I think we're all protected to an extent. But I do believe the more powerful you are, the more protection that you need and the more protected you are. Now, I will say that I've had some negative entities attached to me, and somewhere down the line, they have left, and I assume it's because my higher self took over and was like, she doesn't need this because she's got a mission that's very important. She can't go downhill, kind of whatever. It's all about the act. And if a witch feels like lighting a black candle protects her, then do it, because some people need that affirmation. Is that an affirmation? Because it just came right out. Some people just need to see themselves doing the task to realize that it's done and complete. Some of us can just use our minds and our imaginations. And if we feel good and that we've done things correctly, then that's all we need. You can do both. But I do know for a fact, because I go through it every day, entities, good and bad, get through your house without a window or door open. I know that for a fact. And they can leave the same way, because I have entities coming and going in my apartment all the time, coming and going. Because they're negative doesn't mean that they can come in and never leave, but they will tend to hang around. But like I said, do the white light thing, ask for protection, do the candles, whatever makes you feel safe. I do feel that if you were a witch in another life, that you tend to just trust your instincts on doing the spells, the candles, the cord snipping kind of thing. I was a witch before, and I was supposed to have been very powerful, in which I believe I was because of who I am. Those who become or who have been extraterrestrials in other incarnations tend to be extremely powerful because of who they've been before. Now, if I was an earthling and I was incarnated on Earth tremendous amount of times, then I'm always born under the veil of forgetfulness, so we forget how to use our magic and things like that, and so we're just like walking around like we just don't have a clue. I had mentioned in my other video I was just discussing in the beginning of this one that the two girls that I hypnotized, that I become friends with, we were all three witches at the same time. I got burnt, they didn't. One escaped, one watched. I'm like, what? You didn't try to save me? They confirmed that I was a very powerful witch and that I should get candles and all this. And while I was buying it, this channeled information was coming to me saying, you don't need that. All you need is your powers, your mental powers, the magic that you have within you. And I'm like, I spent a lot of money, and I'm like, well, I'm just going to do this just to be safe, because I had that entity reach in my chest and grab my heart and was really rough and painful with it. So that really scared me bad, because I was like, oh my God, I thought I was protected, and blah, blah, blah. But I'm not 100% sure that that entity was trying to harm me. It was just uncomfortable. And for those of you that don't know, I do have a heart issue that I didn't know I had until after that. And they confirmed, yes, I had a heart issue. Now, my guides have worked on it. I was told that my heart actually stopped and they had to try to get it going again, when I thought they stopped it to work on it and then they started it again. I don't know how that worked. And I don't know which is accurate, because you cannot believe what everybody says. And that's a whole different topic right there. I need to do a video on that. I don't know if he was a negative entity. Just because he was rough and painful with what he was doing doesn't make him negative. Maybe there was something really wrong and they really had to get in there and just like, I don't know, get down and dirty with it. I don't know. I need to listen. I had some channeled information to me today, through me to me, and then I also had somebody else channel some information also, and that was, I think that was Giuseppe today, or was it another day with somebody else? I can't remember, but they're telling me and others to tell me to stop doubting myself. So I'm trying really hard. And this information is just given to me today about to stop. Quit doubting myself. Believe everything that I'm hearing and seeing and knowing what I can do, and stop doubting. I'm working on that. So tomorrow, today might be the last day you see me at this hair color. Oh gosh, I just looked at myself. I've got a red nose. I look tired. I have been tired all day, actually. But yes, tomorrow night, if I don't chicken out, I haven't looked until just now. I just saw little bitty orbs go by. But anyway, unless I chicken out, I'm going to color my hair red tomorrow. And I've been thinking all day today, oh, I'll miss this. I will miss this color because I really do like my color. This is my natural color, but I really love the red. And then I tell myself, I can always come back to this color. It's fixable. So I'm like, enjoy myself. Just do it and live in the moment. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to live in the moment and not sit here and fret what is going to happen in the future, and I must do this, and how is this going to happen, and will I get there, and did I really see or feel that? No, I need to live more here and now. And that was told to me also. I can't remember who told me that. Well, it's also been channeled to me often. I just kind of pushed it away. I want to do what makes me happy every day, and that red made me happy. And I haven't had it on long hair. Last time I had it red, and I showed it in my last video, was short. And I'm hoping when I know I'm jumping everywhere right now. When I had it short and I colored it, it would be dry and damaged on the ends, but healthy and shiny and brighter on top. But I didn't get the correct shampoo. I didn't wear hair masks all the time. I couldn't afford it. So this time, I'm hoping that I can do it and keep it healthy looking all over. So we'll see. Like I said, if not, then I'll just have to color it back to this color. I might be late doing a video tomorrow because, or Friday, either or. And the reason being is because I have to call IRS tomorrow or Friday. And I've heard that you're still on hold forever. So just be patient with me. I will get one out as soon as possible. I haven't paid attention. I don't know if any orbs had popped around that were big that you could see. I rub my nose often at work and my foundation comes off, so I look like I have a red nose all the time. Don't know. So today also was actually a good day. I haven't had a visit in a while, and it doesn't bother me as bad as it used to, but I do miss them. I really do miss them. And I think they work on me to not miss them so much, because I would usually just get stressed because I didn't see them. Also, my soulmate has been on my mind a lot today. A lot. I feel such a connection with him, and it's so weird to have this connection to an entity that you don't remember in this lifetime. Now my higher self remembers, and I have had visions of him, and he's appeared to me in my dreams. I think he was in many dreams, but one accurately that I know without a doubt it was him. But I'm just like, if you're coming in this lifetime, hurry, hurry up. And sometimes when I would get upset, or I don't know what my moods were at that time, but I'd always see him get up from a table, always, I don't know why. And he would like rush, and it looked like he was rushing to me as I'm viewing him, but of course he wasn't. But it just looked like it was an indication of him saying, hey, I'm with you, I'm here for you. That's what I feel. I'm trying not to doubt myself. But today, I felt him and kind of seen him around. And then after work, I had this real peppy song on, and he popped in my head immediately. And it looked like he was meditating. And when he heard the song and I seen him, I seen one eye kind of open, like what's that kind of? And I'm like thinking, that was the cutest thing I've seen. It just looked cute because he's mine. I don't know if all of you know, But he resembles the cartoon John in Pocahontas in human form or Nordic form, because I do believe he's Nordic. The blonde, squishy, waved hair and the blue eyes, big square jaw. And if I know accurately of what I've seen, he's tall and very handsome, very rugged and handsome, which is my type of guy. With all that being said, I need to go. I got to do dishes and stuff before I go to bed. I hope you liked this topic. I hope I didn't talk about it to help anybody. I talked about it, just something for you to think about, and maybe you'd want to swap things out or think, I never knew that souls can come and go through your walls and doors and windows without them being open. Just something to think about, because sometimes if I get new information like that, I'm like, oh wow, I never thought of that. That's amazing. So there. So I love you guys more than you will ever know. I love you and your soul purely and fantastically. Okay. Anyway, have a great day or night. I'm sending you love, light, and peace. Bye.